So I just came back from the doctor's office and I'm exhausted. Before I get rid of this nice face here, I decided, let me go ahead and film this for the Weight Loss Wednesday video. And I just really want to give you guys an update on the bariatric surgery that I had. So I have had the surgery. It's been a week and a day. And well, by the time the video is up, it'll be like a week and 2 days. I mean, as far as the surgery is concerned, it went pretty well. There were no issues or complications with the surgery. I know some people have had complications, but I had the bariatric sleeve and, there were no complications. However, I have been warned by several people who have had the surgery and, by the nurses, like, look, don't think you know better than we do. Follow our instructions to a T and you'll be fine. So that's what I've had to do, kind of follow instructions to an absolute T. When my week was up, I started stage 2 and I thought that I could, have the cream soup. So I tried a soup and it just didn't agree with me. After a couple of spoonfuls, about 3 or 4 spoonfuls, I can hear my stomach rumbling and it was not a good sign. So I had to rush to the restroom and I'm just like, look, that, so your body will definitely tell you what you can and can't have. You can't force it, if after, within a couple of sips, because, your stomach is a whole lot smaller. There's a whole lot less to travel in there. So you'll know, what you can and can't do. And, they say your taste changed. I don't know necessarily if my tastes have changed. I still so far desire some of the same type of spices and stuff, but of course I can't really experiment with all that right now, but we'll see. So I'm in stage 2 now. I have posted on the website 7beautyinsideout.com for you guys the bariatric menu and the different stages of things you can and can't eat or whatever. So if any of those who have had the surgery, you just kind of want to go back and check the menu plans or something like that, then you can kind of look at that. And for any of you guys who are interested in any of the bariatric surgeries, this is pretty much the same steps for any of the surgeries from my understanding. And you can just kind of see what you'd be looking forward to. And you really have to think, am I really ready to drastically change my eating habits? And especially within the first couple months, because some things you just absolutely cannot have. Like, whether it's healthy for you or not, you can't have it. Like fruit, you can't have it for a while. So, you really have to kind of get into the mindset of what you're going to be looking forward to and see if you want to go from there. But I would definitely recommend, just go ahead and do the pre-diet. The pre-diet, I believe I also posted up on the website, which is a protein shake for breakfast, a protein snack for after breakfast, a protein shake for your lunch, and then a fruit snack, which is not an actual fruit snack, but a snack that is a fruit, or fruit for a snack for after lunch in between dinner. And then for dinner, just do a sensible meal and then cut it off, and just make sure you intake 64 ounces of water throughout the day. And this is not water sprinkled with Crystal Light or water with anything in it. This is plain H2O. If you can do that within a week, you'll know the difference. I was able to lose like 2 pounds for it was a week and a half or something like that. I lost 2 pounds. So it was definitely a difference. And that was even before these 17 pounds. So I did go to the doctor today. He weighed me. He was pretty happy. I lost 17 pounds in a week and a week and a day. So we were excited about that. I'm just looking forward to dropping a heck of a lot more. Like if I can lose over 100 more pounds, like 130 more pounds, 120 more, I probably look like a crackhead then. But hey, we all gotta aim for something, right? So yeah, but that's it. I will show you guys the video that I did right before my surgery, with getting ready to go into surgery that very morning. And then I'll also include a clip of right after the surgery, how I was feeling or whatever then. But yeah, I'm fine. A little sore, tired right now. I've got my staples removed. Thank you, Jesus, because a couple of them will bother me. It was just one kind of like incision that they had where it was bothering me, but everywhere else, like I couldn't really tell. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the fact that I can't do certain things, like mow the lawn, so I'm like, who's gonna mow it? Yeah, thank God mom and dad are like, yeah, we'll come take care of it for you because, again, I had a hernia before and he was able to take care of that during my surgery. And he's like, well, if you don't take it easy, you're going to end up with another one. So I'm like, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. But anyway, I'll show you guys the incisions that they made. I probably have about 1 or 2 extra incisions other than what's probably normal due to the hernia. But I mean, other than that, thank God everything went smoothly. It's just a little takes a little, to get used to. But I mean, I've been blessed. So thanks, guys. See you in the next video. Oh yeah, that's where I had to get my little blood checked today. And I'm sorry, but that little needle hurt. Like, I could take a needle in the arm any day, but she stabbed a mess on my finger. All right, bye guys. Friends, it has been, wow, almost 8 hours since my surgery. It's gone by pretty quickly. What they did is after my surgery, they woke me up, and then I went into like a recovery room, and I don't really remember that much because I was still out with the drugs. But then they moved me to my room, which is a really nice room, the only one in it. So it's pretty awesome. Everyone here at the Lexington Medical Center, treats me very well. So I definitely appreciate that. So after a couple of hours, what they had to do is, they just monitor how much I, use the restroom. I'm still not given any food or broth or anything like that. It's just ice chips. And that's due to, my stomach is still very sensitive. And the nausea, she just gave me something for the nausea because when I had to get up and walk around, they make sure they take you on a walk around. I felt like I was about to barf. And then when I got up a minute ago to go to the restroom, I really, really knew I was about to barf. But then I haven't had anything because, you have to stop eating the night before. So I'm not sure what I would have been barfing up other than air. And that's like one of the worst feelings. So, but I've just been kind of in and out of it. As far as sleep, they come in and do tests or whatever. So that's the only bad part or downside is you can only get so much rest uninterrupted. But, they just want to make sure that you're okay. So that's a good thing. But that's it as far as, stomach is concerned. I didn't even look at the incisions yet. It was laparoscopic, so that was amazing. Without having been seriously cut open, and I was able to actually get up on my own. But I just needed some assistance with pulling I forgot, what do you call that thing, like the IV cord and whatnot, and then unplugging my leg pieces. But then I was able to do it on my own a minute ago. Well, that's when the nausea really hit, so I was just like, oh my goodness. But that's it. I am crap. I wish I would have got up and got my headphones. But no worries, I'll just play, my music, whatever loud, and I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, I wasn't able to sleep before the surgery. I don't know, was kind of anxious. And I'm still feeling a little nauseous. She just put the medication in my IV, so I think the best thing for me to do is lay down. And that's what I'm going to do. I will record a little bit later.